How can limiting beliefs be holding you back from attaining your health and weight loss goals? First, let's take a look at what limiting beliefs are. Limiting beliefs are conscious or unconscious thoughts, stories, and opinions that we believe and that constrain us in some way. Some examples might be, I'm not good enough. It's in my genetics to be overweight. It's not that important to me. I don't have enough time, or I've tried everything. Limiting beliefs are based on past experiences that we've had that evoke painful feelings such as feelings of failing, disappointment, frustration, sadness, feelings of that nature. And they have the positive intention to mitigate pain or avoid it completely. This can be hugely beneficial to our survival. But the problem is when we form a limiting belief that's something along the lines of, I'm a failure, because years later when we try to achieve something that's important to us, these limiting beliefs can come to surface again, and that will prevent us from taking the action we need to take to get the outcome that we want, which indirectly causes more pain. Here is an example scenario. Let's take Jess. Jess is a 35-year-old woman who's wanted to lose around 15 kgs for the last 6 years or so. She wants to get back to her feel-good weight where she has lots of energy, her mood is awesome, and she feels confident in herself again. 6 years ago, Jess went on a diet that everyone seemed to be on at the time, and everyone seemed to be losing weight. Jess jumped on board only to find out that she didn't lose any weight. She then unconsciously formed a few limiting beliefs, which were, I'm a failure. It's in my genetics to be overweight, and diets don't work for me. It's in our nature to avoid pain, and when Jess thinks about losing weight again in the future, these limiting beliefs are going to kick back in and act as a bit of a defense mechanism to avoid feeling those painful feelings again. The beliefs will hinder her motivation and her drive, therefore decreasing the amount of action she takes and the effort she puts in, preventing her from getting the results that she wants. Here we have the success cycle, and here is someone that says or thinks, I don't believe I can accomplish this. As you can see, if you don't believe that you can accomplish it, the action you take is going to be quite little. And if we take little action in anything, we're going to get a pretty lousy result. And when we get a lousy result, it's going to reinforce a disempowering belief system about ourselves and what we can and can't accomplish. On the other side of the coin, we have the person that thinks, I believe I can accomplish this. And because that person believes they can accomplish it, they're going to take heaps more action because they know what life is going to be like after they accomplish whatever it is they've set out to accomplish. So they take massive action. Because they take massive action, they get a great result. And when we get a great result, it's going to reinforce a really empowering belief system within ourselves and what we can accomplish. And moving forwards for the rest of our life, we're going to be more empowered to take more action and achieve more things because we believe in ourselves. If limiting beliefs are something you think is important to address, here's a 3-step process that you can try to get back in control and create the life that you deserve. Step number 1, identify what your limiting beliefs are. To do this, the best way is just to go somewhere quiet, go to the beach, and spend a good hour and write down all the areas in your life that you really want to change in and make them in order of importance. Once you have those areas that you want to change, write down all the reasons why you can't accomplish it. All the reasons you can't accomplish it. Once you have those reasons, write down all the reasons why you haven't accomplished it yet. And it's really important to be as honest with yourself as you can and chuck down all those reasons. Step number 2, transform your belief by reframing it. Let's take Jess as an example. One of her limiting beliefs were, I'm a failure. Her transformed belief is now, I haven't yet found out how to lose weight, but I will. She's just got the door back open for success and possibility. She hasn't closed it off. Step number 3, repeat this new transformed belief as often as you can until you have certainty that you can achieve your goal. This limiting belief has more than likely been with you a very long time, and each time you repeat this new transformed belief, your brain's going to start to rewire its relationship with that belief, which will then positively influence your behaviors, the actions you take, which will result in a more desirable outcome for you. A great way you can prompt yourself and remind yourself to repeat this transform belief often is set it as the screensaver on your phone. Studies show that the average person looks at their phone 80 times per day. So if your background of your phone is that transformed belief and you see it 80 times per day, it's a pretty awesome way to prompt yourself and remind yourself to say it. The results that we get in life will always come down to one thing, and that is the initial belief we have of our own capacity to achieve that thing. You have all the power, resources, and opportunities you need to be successful in whatever it is you're trying to achieve, okay? Believe it, embody it, and be it. Ciao.